Hello everyone, it's Monika here and welcome to day 5 of this Papercraft Society Advent Calendar. So this is number 5 and it's designed by Made to Surprise. So let's see what's inside. So we've got some dies, we've got some leaves, and we've got a die which looks like some sort of mechanism. So I'm going to try to figure it out, and I'm going to create a tutorial for you. So let me think about it a little bit, because it looks really like some sort of pop-up element. So I'm going to prepare some elements and cut my card blank, and I will be back. So I've picked this paper pad, which is called A Home for Christmas, and this one is by Violet Studio, and I really like the color palette, so I decided to use it because, as I said in my previous video, I really need a few more Christmas cards. So I've got a 5 3/4 square card blank, and I've got some other mats and layers cut out from that Home for Christmas paper pad. And now I'm going to tell you a bit more about this die. So this die you need to cut 4 times and you have to fold it. So I prepared 3 of them already, and this one we're going to do it together. So first, for what I did, I folded in half. Make sure that you burnish every single score line, because as you can see on that die, there are those score lines which helps you to put this one together. So you need to fold this corner down, and of course you need to burnish really well. And then the other one, you can see you have to fold it down as well. So at this point you've got like a, I don't know, like an aeroplane type of element. Then we need to push that triangle inside. So try to push it in and then fold it. If you're going to use a heavier cardstock, like I'm using 300 GSM, I'm using a white multi-purpose card by Crafter's Companion, and this one should be fine. So now we've got 4 of those elements. So it looks like so. Let me see if you can see everything. So it looks like this, and you need all 4 of them. So we've got 4 of them, and let me just put this card together, and we're going to put that mechanism inside. So for the inside, I cut myself 2 pieces measuring 5.5 by 5.5 inch, and we're going to glue it down inside of our card, because for this card we need to decorate the inside, and the style of this card is called double pop-up card, and you will see exactly very soon why it's called like this, because this element is actually that pop-up element. So it's a fantastic die which you can use in your card making, and it's going to give you that fantastic wow effect, and I really like it. You can do just one pop-up if you want, you can do double as I'm showing you right now. It's all up to you. And of course check out Katarina and Mel, because they're going to prepare something different probably. So for my front, I've got another piece measuring 5 by 5, 5.5 inch by 5.5, and I'm placing this one like so. And for this one, I wanted to add that strip of green. So I'm adding that at the bottom. And for this one, I really want to keep it flat, so let's see, maybe I'll add that snowflake here. Actually, I'm going to snip into that a little bit. I want to have that snowflake a bit more visible on my card, so I'm going to grab my card, hold it. I'm going to cut those bits which they will be overhanging, so I will have it this way. Now a little bit of glue, and this one will go flat on my card. So this one is done, and now it's time to put that element in the center of my card. And of course I'm going to put it flat because I'm going to post it. So I want my card to fit into a standard envelope. I was thinking maybe I should add more trees on each side. Yes, I think I will do it. Now I will decorate those small pieces which will be inside of my card. So this one measures 5.5 inch by 2 3/4. I need to score it at 2 3/4, so you have a square which measures 2 3/4 square on each side. And then we're going to use those mats. And those are 2.5 inch by 2.5. So let me speed up the video, and I'm going to decorate them with those elements I prepared myself. So I think those will look really nice on my card. So now we need to put those elements inside of our cards. So we need to fold those, and let me just make sure that it's burnished properly. And then we're going to use those. So what we need to do, we need to apply glue in the center, and you need that little airplane to be facing upwards. The opening needs to be upwards, so we're going to place this one on the top. I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap, it doesn't matter really, but it has to be right at the top. So I'm placing the first one, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a wooden peg to hold it in place when I'm going to work on the second one, because we need to add two of them, one on the first one on the top, and they have to be aligned properly, so they have to be really nicely aligned to that fold line. So I'm adding glue again, and I'm going to press it and hold. I'm actually going to put it down and use my weight. And then the bottom one, we're going to do exactly the same. We've got those triangles here, but the opening has to face down. And again, we're going to place them over here at the bottom. So we need to apply the glue and press it. I'm just leaving a few millimeters at the bottom, because I don't want to see that mechanism once I start to open my card. And then the last one, again, we need those triangles facing, flying towards the left. And then we're going to apply the glue here in the center, and the opening is facing downwards, the same as the first one we add to that little card. So that's the second one. And again, leave a little bit of a gap. You have to align it properly. And then make sure that the glue sticks properly. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take both of them, and you have to make sure that those decorations are facing the right way. And again, the top one will be the opening facing upwards. The bottom one, the opening is facing downwards. And we're going to place those, and you have to make sure that you don't glue it over that score line. You have to put it against it. So I'm putting a little bit of glue on those triangles here, and I'm lining it up with either my mat or the top of my card. It's all up to you. I'm going to align it with the top of my card. And make sure that everything is nice and straight. And I'm going to put the weight on that one. And then the second, the bottom one, the opening facing downwards, and we're adding the glue here on those triangles, and we have to line it up with the bottom of my card or with your mat. It's all up to you. But I'm actually lining it up with the edge of my card, and that's why I'm going to have this nice gap in between those, so they're not going to be catching when you start to open the card. So of course you have to press it. And now it's time to add glue on those triangles here, and then we're going to fold it. So I hope this video is not going to be too long, and remember to check Katarina and Mel to see what they've created. And I'm really curious what they're going to do. So far, Mel, she was just sharing she was doing unboxing. Katarina was actually making some videos as well, so go and check it out. I'm going to put them in the description box below the video so you can check it out. And I'm going to hold it for a few minutes. So I think the glue is already dry, and I also added some gems on the front of my card over here and there. And I like this style of this double pop-up card. So let's see how this card looks inside. And this is the pop-up effect element we just created. You can see that it moves so nicely, and I just don't want to push it down too much because the glue is still drying. So, but I love it. I hope you like it as well. So let me know, what do you think about this card, about this tutorial, and have you used your advent calendar already? And thank you so much for watching day 5 unboxing. And yes, I'm looking forward to my next video tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.